Yeah, what's going on, YouTube family? It's me again, your boy Blood Raw. I see different, back at y'all with another quick informative video. Remember to make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh yeah, make sure you post notification bell on so you will be alerted every time I continue to drop that. Throw Ike Summer YouTube channel, baby. Let's go. This video here, man, I had to bring y'all some good information concerning that boy King Hoover. You know what I'm saying? That boy Larry Hoover. Much respect to that boy. You know what I'm saying? What you got to understand about Larry Hoover and who he is and where he comes from and his background. You know that he started all the, the gang activity, them boys throwing up them sets, throwing up, twisting them fingers. You know what I'm saying? You can't be really talking about this type of stuff here on the tube because they'll damn sure strike you. But anyway, Larry Hoover, the guy who's incarcerated, I think he's been in prison damn near about 35 years now, somewhere that time frame. But yeah, people keep screaming free Hoover, free Ho, free Larry Hoover, free Larry Hoover. You got to understand why they won't let this man out. Hold on for a second. Let me back up. Let me back up a little bit before I get to start breaking it down why they still would not release this man. You are aware that King Hoover has denounced his set, right? Like he done totally denounced being who he was and what everybody knows him as and who everybody knows him as. He done laid it all down. He done put it down. He finally have came to realization on how that shit has destroyed us as a people and as a culture of a nation when dealing with the neuromelon carbon-based beings. I'm telling you, man, he's woken up and now it's like he had a revelation within himself behind bars. Like he understand now on a whole nother level how he came up in rise of power and how that set us back another 400 years, if that make a lot of sense to you. You got to understand how the powers that be move and work. They sit here and let people like Larry Hoover, who had influence in the streets and still have influence in the street and obtains and holds real power, like how Malcolm X did. Just like Tookie Williams. You see how he had the Nobel Peace Prize, Tookie Williams, and they still executed him. You know what I'm saying? Because of the power he held, man. The influence these individuals have. Tookie Williams, you know what I'm saying? The leader out of, L.A., just like King Hoover, Larry, they have big influence on the masses, the mind of the masses. So just like FBDG Joe, you know who I'm talking about. Forgive me if I mess up his name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Out of Chicago. These type of people with the influence of the masses as far as the mental mind state they can change the world, man. So you got to think about it. All that good Tookie Williams was doing, rest the man's soul, you see how they still execute on somebody was given the Nobel Peace Prize. Tookie Williams was. He was speaking against, like, changing the minds of the youth, pulling them out the streets. Guess what they did? They executed him. They went ahead and took him on out. But guess what? If he probably would have still been leading them down the wrong path, not trying to change the minds of the youth, they probably would have gave him that pardon. Silent weapons for quiet wars. You see how easy the masses move? By removing somebody like him, that was a major blow to the communities in the neighborhoods of the melanated people. Because guess what? He was speaking out, uplifting, trying to change the minds of the youth. So they took him on out here. They don't want that there. They got to keep the prison system full. That free slavery. You know what I'm saying? That free slavery. That's what it is. Slavery left the field. It's in the prison system now. You get what I'm saying? But anyway, back to Larry Hoover. Also, he has influence in the minds, definitely of the youth, the younger generations. You know what I'm saying? He could change it, man. And that's why they would not let this man out. The real kicker about Larry Hoover, he is part of the Mississippian bloodlines, man. Go research the Mississippian bloodline about who this group of bloodline of a family were. They just like the royal family, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers. Their bloodline is pure. They have a lot of history behind this bloodline. And Larry Hoover is like one of the last descendants of this bloodline that's like left. Him and some more other people that's related to him. But he is one of the bloodlines. part of the Mississippian bloodline. Go research about King Hoover and who he really is and his bloodline and background. I'm telling you, Larry Hoover is part of the Mississippian bloodline, and the powers that be, they know this about him. They know who he is, and he know who he is. Yeah, he started all this tearing up the communities back when he was younger, and they put him away, but he done came to a sense. He denounced the set. You know what I'm saying? He put it down. He is on another level, and he know who he is. He know his bloodline and all that. I put a post up on the guy's post on Facebook, and they know about the Mississippian bloodline and who Larry Hoover is. That's why they would not let this man. I think this man has been in prison like 40 years now. Larry Hoover. This is facts. I'm talking about, and can bring so much positivity and change definitely to the United States of America, and most likely around the world because of who he is. They have the control of the minds of the people, man, especially the same demographic race of people that's populating their prison system, that they getting this free labor off of in their prison systems. Think about it. If they spoke up and let this man out and he really came out, he could change the minds of the youth. Like in the NBA young boys of the rap game, the Kodak Blacks. These people have positive influence on the minds of the youth. Where they have negative influence on the minds of the youth because of the messages they bring in their music. But at the same time, if they can flip that on a high vibration level, they could change the world, bro. I'm telling you, because of their platforms and who they are. But the powers that be, the industry is not finna let them change the minds of the youth. They'll get rid of their ass before they let that happen. But yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video pertaining to Larry Hoover, King Hoover. You know what I'm saying? To let y'all know he is of the Mississippian descent bloodline, just like his bloodline is important, just like the Rockefeller, the Rothschilds, the Cullens, the Bundys, all them bloodline, like I made in that video, the royal family. That's who Larry Hoover is, man. He is a real descendant of the Mississippian bloodline. When you get time, go sit yourself down and research the Mississippian bloodline. And it will open up your mind on a whole nother level when dealing with Larry Hoover. But like I said, they're not going to let him out because of who he is and the impact. They see it all over social media, how he's putting down. He has denounced the throne, you know what I'm saying, of who he is when leading the game. You know what I'm talking about. But anyway, they ain't going to let him out, man. They know who he is, the powers that be, and the influence and the type of impact he can have, especially on the generations to come. These 2K babies, these Generation Z, X babies, all that there, that's all they know. And that why you think the rap industry is so polluted and toxic with music. Think about this shit, man. It's all common sense in a sense. If you just sit down and open up your mind and listen to the music on a whole nother state of mind, you will see like it's all toxic. It's all destroying, poisonous music, man. I ain't saying ain't nothing wrong with some good tunes and good melodies and, you know what I'm saying, a good positive message in the music. Like me, I ain't saying like I don't listen to rap music and all that there, but I understand on a whole nother level. I can listen to it and block that shit out and know all that shit there's entertainment. They ain't living what they saying. All that is to make the children go crazy, the youth to go rob, kill, steal, and destroy, and end up in the prison system so they can get that free motherfucking cheap labor. That's exactly how it's designed. I told y'all in the previous video, the prison system the record labels are owners of the private prison system. You got all these people got stocks in the prison system. I'm telling you, man. But I ain't gonna make this video much longer, man. I just had to make a video for that boy Larry Hoover, the Mississippian bloodline, and get y'all to see the power that he has and the power that Chucky Williams had, FRG, you know what I'm talking about, Duck out of Chicago had. They do not want them changing the minds and waking the people up like how Malcolm X was doing, man. They saw Malcolm X with so much power, they had to get rid of him. If you can have that many people follow you and doing what they all doing what you telling them to do, basically to overthrow the powers that be, the government, they gonna get rid of your ass. If you speaking the positive message to change the mentals of the youth and you're an entertainer celebrity, they gonna get rid of your ass, man. Man, it be your boy Blood Raw. Till next time, I'm out.